Welcome back, cousins and cousettes, man. We missed you guys so much. Today, we're going to give you some insight. So when we got engaged, we had the great idea of coming up with a promo video, but we wanted to announce it in a way that it was unique, but it was also catchy. So we kind of almost went a little viral, just a little bit. A little bit. You guys are going to see our live reactions from a year and 33 days. That's crazy. So this is going to be great. Are you excited to this?
I'm nervous.
It's been so long.
I'm nervous to see how different I'm going to look.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to look different. This is literally like a year ago, pre-pandemic.
Yep.
Literally right before the pandemic hit. Yep. And baby, I just look different. So I'm excited.
Let's go ahead and get started with it.
I'm
excited. I mean, shout out to Leah and Eric
at
Carmen Stories
for the
this
win.
Work, man. Look at this film work.
My hair looks good. Charity Christine Salons.
I'm telling you, man. Look at this.
You look so young. Like,
where?
Hey. The ring. Still have it.
That beat is so
cold.
We
look so good.
That beat is so cold. Yes, sir. That beat is so cool. Yes, sir.
Boy, hair flip.
Yes, sir.
Nostalgia.
Over a year, man.
I can't believe it. Can we watch it one more time?
Okay, yeah.
One more time.
Hey.
It's a vibe already.
In the snow.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. Let's go.
The ring.
That's the. Oh my God. She made me sick.
My hair looks good, ain't it, baby?
Wait. Why didn't I tie my shoes? Look like a little third grader. Hey.
Boy.
Period.
Ask about me.
Period, bro. I'm so upset. Why did you have me out here like I had Skechers on?
Babe, your shoes probably were brand new. You know people
They
don't tie
were,
their shoes up.
but still.
I liked it.
I look like an old 44-year-old basketball coach coaching the middle school team.
Why you gotta flame yourself? I think it
just
looks good.
Saying. Anyway,
it just feels so good.
What? So how you feel over a year later? We're married now. That was our first publicity stunt.
Correct.
Of us being officially like in a relationship, obviously, and engaged.
Yeah.
Because we didn't post each other on social media. So
first of all, why didn't we post each other?
I'm glad you asked. My belief is, or has been, especially with us growing so much from our past relationships, there was so much that was going on internally from both of us. And we didn't want to pretty much put on this facade as if everything was perfect. I made some crazy, mistakes in the relationship. We both had some crazy personal family dynamics that were going on. And we're just huge believers of not posting something just to force an image to public society, right?
To please y'all, basically.
You know what I'm saying? So we took that time seriously. We made sure that we internalized everything that we went through, took our spiritual growth still to this day serious. We took our emotional growth and healing serious as well. And it was just so much that was going on. Plus we both were coming out of crazy relationships and situations, and we didn't want to again portray this image as if everything was okay. I know personally for me, I needed that time. Any relationship that I was in, it was public.
Yeah.
I guess you could say your boy's popular, but I really wanted to take that time. Right. So I really wanted to take that time to make sure that we knew each other.
Yeah.
And that we could actually like each other outside of the public image.
For sure. And even from a woman's perspective, did I want to be posted? Absolutely, baby. Who don't? For me, I wanted to be posted because I wanted him to be comfortable with, this is the person that I'm with. We always see that meme of Will Smith on the red carpet with Jada going like this. Yeah. But I think that a lot of people kind of misinterpret what his goal was there. It wasn't just to shine light on Jada, but it was to say, thank you, God, ultimately for what I have. And when Jalen and I were dating from beginning till right, before we got engaged, it wasn't really that. For me though, I didn't really care because I don't really like attention like that. Plus, I was in a completely new area, new people, new circles, and I was like not very comfortable with being shown off to these people that I don't really know. So for me, and again, this is our story, our perspective, what we went through.
Yep.
I didn't really want to be posted. Now, yeah, it would have been cool to be like, this is my girl, for people to know. But for me personally, that didn't hold weight. For you to post a picture and say, this is my girl, but then go and do what you want to do. Don't post me. I'd rather you not post me because you're going to make me look like a fool. And that's not what it is. So let's be honest about what it is and not even try to pressure each other to do that. I was grateful that we waited to post each other for our engagement because we're just really different. I'm grateful that it wasn't the actual proposal because the proposal was really, really intimate for us and for our families. And maybe we will show you guys that and maybe we won't. But for us to announce our engagement like this, it was so us.
Absolutely.
It was so us. And I always wanted to be presented to the world or shown off to the world authentically. I didn't want him to get snaps throughout our relationship and post stuff like, oh, this is who I'm with and this is what I'm doing, because that's not me at all. I would rather us be goofy, be laughing, be joking, just like you guys seen in the video, as my initiation to this is Jalen's girl, or this is her. You know how on social media they be like, this is her and this is the photo. I wanted this video to be this is her. This is the person that Jalen's with, because I felt comfortable doing it. Overall though, I think everybody should just check your heart and check where you are when it comes to posting your significant other or demanding, certain things from the relationship. Because early on, I could have just been like, I see what you're doing. This ain't that. I'm out. Absolutely had the choice to do that. Or I could have been like, you doing this, you doing that, and you posting me, it's a no. Which is very common, but I'm like, why waste the time? Again, if you go back to our previous videos, a lot of my point of view and how I stood in my relationship with Jalen was at a level of understanding. So when it came to the posting conversation, which we had very early on, I wanted to understand why was he not in a place where he wanted to post me. And then I had to check myself. Why do you want to be posted? It's just certain aspects of things that we did different, which ultimately resulted in stuff like this. And to this day, I'm still grateful that we waited to post the engagement video. We waited to post some of our wedding photos too. Like, we just wanted to take it in, which I think a lot of people don't do. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people are very good at posting while they're going through things just to show people and be relatable. That's just not our whole story. That's not our take on things.
And here's another thing too with just the whole posting thing is a lot of times women force men to post them just for a sense of their security. And I understand that and I get that you want the attention of other people to know that he's taken, his attention is here, which is fine. But a lot of people, women, misunderstand the growth in the amount of maturity it takes for a man to willingly post you. And that's something that you have to understand, that it's always an equal balance of health in a relationship. It's not always about what the woman wants. And even during that engagement process, I wasn't completely left out, but when it came to a lot of the emotional support and the preparation, it's usually based on the woman. Jalen, treat the woman right, or sir, do this and do that for her. Make sure she, and it's like, well, what about the person? What about the man, right? We have to lead. We have to now leave our mother and father and cling to our wives. That's Bible, and be in this position of leadership. So if we're not in a healthy place emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, then we won't feel comfortable posting our significant other. Now, granted, it's much different, obviously, when you get to the place of marriage. However, marriage does not undermine the preparation it takes in order for you to want to do that. Right? So marriage is just not the end all be all, because there's still work that has to be done. So even if we would have made the decision not to post each other until 6 months after marriage, which we just celebrated a few weeks ago, then that was just going to be our choice. right? And so we're here not to satisfy the eyes and the views of someone else. We're here simply just to show you the way we did it and pray that you're blessed by it. So I'm super excited that you guys were able to see this, but I'm also humbled that we were able to share our story with them too.
Sure. So what are some takeaways that we can give our cousins and our cousins?
Why are you
I can't do it as good as you. You
yes,
gotta
you
do
can.
it. You gotta do
What
it.
is you doing? My one takeaway, whether it's relationships from this video and even from us observing ourselves in this video, is just to take your time. Let's take your time in personal development, relational development, emotional development, and all of those areas that you know you need the growth in. Just take your time. We are not on a specified timeline. God knows all, is all. Take your time and do not rush the process to become who and what God has called you to be in your relationship for marriage.
Yeah. I would say my takeaway would be to check your heart.
Yeah.
Every single time, check your heart. Because a lot of times going back to being posted, I had to check myself and say, well, why do you want to be posted? And then what is it going to do for you? So check your heart on both sides, because usually with the women, we'll find some things that we could be working on. And instead of pressuring him to do these things, there's actually work that we could be doing so that there's no pressure there, whether it's subliminal or not. And then just be understanding.
Yeah.
Definitely be understanding and check your heart.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, man. Hey, listen.
You know what to do.
Thank you guys so much again for watching this video. But please, in order for you to become a cousin or a cousin, you gotta like the video, man.
I got it.
You gotta like the video. Yeah, subscribe, follow us on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Cannot wait to see you guys again on the next video, man. See you guys soon. One Lovely Couch is out.
Was that off of High School Musical?
I never watched High School Musical. Waiting on you.
Make sure my fupa not showing. It's there a little bit, but
I hope you don't put that in there.
I might. Okay, so this is the time of the video. Go ask them.
Ask them what?
You know.
Anyway, press that button.
Oh,
you gotta join the family.
This is the time of that the part of the video where we do that. I wasn't ready. Hold on. What if I told you we wasn't recording the whole time? I'm joking. Okay, come on.
I for sure
almost got you.
This video is done for.
No, okay.
Subscribe
like
to the channel.
Video.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nick Merckx.
Like the video.
Shout out to Nick Merckx.
Shout out to our Warzone gang.
Yeah,
our Warzone bros.
Warzone ministry.
Oh.
It is a ministry.
Ministry.
Please
Shout
get
out
it correct.
to y'all.
Get it correct.
Anyway.